Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership, 3-string cigar box guitar, Ramblin' Man. Perfect song for the cigar box guitar tuned in open G. And so I'm going to play a little bit of this and then we'll break down exactly what I'm doing. This is part one of a two-part lesson, and I'll explain the reason for the second part of the lesson after we get through some of this. So let's just get started. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. But when it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. All right, now what do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are my gauges. They are wound electric guitar strings. I am playing down here on the floor through a little Roland mini cube, and I'll show you those settings at the end of the video. So the one finger method is really slick and easy to play this song. But what do we know where to put our finger? So open G. G sharp, A, B flat, B, C. This is a very important chord in this song, and you can see it's the second dot there. 5th fret, C sharp, D. Another very important chord in this song, and that's at the 7th fret, and it's at that other dot. D sharp, E. Very important chord in this song, and that's at the 9th fret, and you can see that dot. And then, of course, F is a very important chord. So think about, the dot and where it is above the dot. And, of course, G is here on the double dots. So what you want to remember is C at the dot, D at the dot, E at the dot, and 1 above the dot. And that would be the best way to remember where you're at with your finger playing these chords. So the song goes, the chorus, how it starts. Lord, I was F, 10th fret, born a rambling man. So it's going to go G, F, 10th fret, C, 5th fret, open. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Then G, try to make a living, and C, C, D, to that 7th fret. C, C, G, G, E, 9th fret, to C, C, G, G, 7th fret, D, G. I'm going to do the chorus one more time again. G, F, C, G, 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 C, C, D, C, C, G, G, E, C, G, G, D, D, G. And that's the chorus. So the lyrics. So in the beginning we did the first lyric, but I'll do the second lyric. So watch how I do this with one finger. I'm on my way to New Orleans this morning. That's just a G, C, G. Reeling out of C, C, D. C, I'm always having a G, good time down on the E, bio, C, Lord, them G, delta women, D, think the world of me, G. So they're similar, the chorus and the lyric. So I'm going to do the lyric again and I'll just shout out the chords. G, G, C, C, G. G, G, C, C, D. C, C, G, G, E on the 9th fret, C on the 5th fret, G, G, D on the 7th fret, G. But there's a couple of things I want to get into. One is that little lick with the solo that's really fun. So there are 3 hand positions I want you to remember. One will be here, because you'll be using, right? You'll be using 12, 9, 12, 9. Then you're going to be down here with your 1st or 2nd finger, doing 2, open, 2, open. Then you're going to be here on this 4th position, which means your 1st finger's on that 4th fret. And you're going to be in this position, you're going to be 5, 7, 4, 7, and 5. You're going to be in this shape. So, positioning. That's your first one. Or, so you can either do it as notes, 12, 9, 12, 9, or hammer offs, where you're going to take that 12th fret and pull with your pinky, like so. Hit, pull, hit, pull. And this is a really good practice tool. You should practice this. If you're just starting to get into soloing, you should be able to pull off. Okay, start pulling off. So, it's 12, 9, 12, 9. Then you're going to take your hand and shift. You can go to here or here, however you feel like it. So, this is another hammer off. Note, note. So, 2, open, 2, open. So, then you're going to come into your 4th position here. And a 4th position means your 1st finger's on that 4th fret. So it's just in between. And that's how I remember where my 4th position is. And you're going to hit. So, 5. This is on the D string. Hammer on to 7. And that's the 4th fret G string. And you're going to hammer off from 5 to 4. Hammer off. So the whole thing together. Shift. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Now, what chord did I use here? I like this F. This 5, 3, 5 a lot. And that's the same as this. This F here on the 10th fret is an F, C, F. This F down here is a C, F, C. They're basically the same chord, but different voicing. You can hear that one? And it's a little bit different. Some people like this one better, and some people like this one better. I like this one because I can move it up to G really fast. Or I can go to C really fast. So I can go open. Lord, I was born a rambling man. It's a lot easier than going, Lord, I was born a rambling man. To me. And that's just the way I see it. something else I want you to know is in the jam section, it is a G, F, C, G. So G, F, C, G, over and over. And you can do wonderful things like this. And that's a 12, 10, 12. There's another one right here, okay? So that's 16, 14, 16. Sixteen, 14. F, C, G. Okay? For you all that are overachievers, you can take this 14th fret and bend it. Okay? So, take this note here, this is a A, and you're going to bend it to B. Just like so. There's B. And it's just about, with my first string being a 24, it just about hits that bass string. And then you're going to come up with a little hammer-on from that D to that E to that G. And you're just fooling around in this little box with these notes and taking that note to this note. So really it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes, but that 5th note is the bend. And that's a bend up to B. And I shift this finger here to get this, to get that E, G, A. And if you notice, I always slip back and forth. So you can play with that a lot, but this song is just so fun to play. And there's a whole bunch of things you can do with it. So much fun in there. This is Uncle Mark. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Really, it's just super cool and super fun. And thank you so much for all your support. I do have some links down below, PayPal and Square. They're both safe and secure. Thank you for all of your donations. We have t-shirts. I got wearing my long sleeve. It's the winter time. And so I'm wearing the long sleeve one. It's got Uncle Mark on the back. Yeah, it's a great way to support. It's on Amazon. Links are below again. A buck a show is all we ask, and I did tell you I would show you what my settings are on my Roland Mini Cube. So this is my cube, and these are my settings. I'm on the Brit Combo. The gain is about 1/4. The volume's a little bit there. I've got a little bit, like 0 reverb there, so it's not really a little bit. It's awfully on 0. Tone is dimed, so that gives you an idea. Usually I have some reverb, but it just started out that way. Thank you so much for everything you do. Really do appreciate it. And thanks for subscribing and telling your friends about the channel. And really, really appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you.